Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Caleb going to throw right away. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it, got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. Roma Dunze.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Bears first down.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
DeAndre Swift, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. You better know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous.
They'll run here with a rookie from Washington.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle. You talk about this Miami defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Moore, the man in motion.
Here's Williams. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
On play action, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Bears!
Luther Burden
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well executed their offense.
Dude's got his back turned to the fucking play. That makes no sense. Why would he have his back turned to the fucking play in front of him?
Tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Going for fucking 4th and 6.
After
So
the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Nifty move. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Dolphins at 2-10 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Again, it's Achane.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
You look at this Bears defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Shamar Turner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
For the Dolphins.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Moore, the motion man right. From the gun, here's Williams. That pass complete to Moore. Down the sideline he goes.
And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And here's here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Looking to throw is Williams.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
A 12-yard
The no
touchdown
swat there is
run.
crazy. Look at this. And I don't get anything. Just hammer down on his arm. Nothing.
Touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
18 Roderick. Here we go. Shot. 79. 70 Lions. Go.
They're going to look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Tag. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Riggs. Riggs. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Come on.
Option handoff now to Achane.
Shedding the tackler, that gives him some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Liking 18.
Motion, motion, watch the motion.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too
Not remotely open.
Seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A pass complete to Adunze.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards there for number 15.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Working out of the gun, Williams.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On a jet sweep, here's Burden. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
That is caught. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Second and goal from the 1. And they'll run again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown Bears.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
I fucking see that blitzer the whole time. Look how slow it is to run.
Not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Now he's going to... He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance.
The 92 speed just never kicks in with Sellers.
This will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
On conservative, too.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Let's go. 7-18, Pioneer. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
That's good.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And they will only muster a yard here. To the
3-man front, and I fucking don't even hit turbo, and I get got like that. I don't get it.
He'll look to throw.
Come on, that's weak.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going and find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Panther 11, 70 Lions. Say, hurt, 19, Warriors 70. Ready,
Achane on the counter.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 28-yard line.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And now an audible here into something else.
Buffalo 18, Mustang 19.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go. Bronco 80, 79 Broncos. Street.
I got him. That's me.
Go.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
That's complete to Dell.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Now Achane on first and 10.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Here's a second and 8.
Just running into my own lineman. So weak.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll set up to throw.
Now a run here off the arc.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now for the point after.
Who should get the ball after half?
Point deficit now.
Next to score, Bears 28, Dolphins 17.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this
Hope
first
so.
half as the kick gets away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
play action. They'll throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Shamar Turner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
It's fielded at the 45. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Play action. Now Williams. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
To throw, it's Williams.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Colston Loveland
From 13 yards out.
And the Bears are able to add on to that lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Game fucking sucks.
Santos to kick this one away.
You just drop back with your quarterback and you never get fucking pressured.
And not much happening on the return.
Fucking stunt and blitz. I've blitzed a ton.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street.
We got it.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage.
He's not supposed to go all the way out there.
That one
Get up.
to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there. And
Here comes a fumble.
Loss.
Second and 12.
Check, Panther. Ready, ready. Mustang Knights. Hut, hut.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
76, 19 tight, 19 tight. Riggs, Riggs.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Back to throw now on first down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go, set. 60.
They give to Achane on the option. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
That is trash. How does he fucking boost into that ball? That's a tight window, but come on. He ain't even on it. He switched onto that? That's fucking lame. I'm not even going to show a replay.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action here.
Get him. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You gotta be kidding me. That's some dumbass shit.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all
Fucking
the different
ridiculous.
ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Throwing is Williams.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had to do a double take on that one, Brandon, because so far in this game, we haven't seen many of his passes fall incomplete.
Come on, that's so lame. God damn, he's been taking forever to call plays all motherfucking game.
Now 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams.
Tight end's wide open, oh my god. Who's manned up on him?
Leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They
I
got
don't
8
get it.
yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh my gosh.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back
These RPOs are crazy, dude. They just block like insanity. Makes no sense why they block like they do.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 29. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Just gonna go for it. 3rd down stops don't mean anything.
4th down and a few inches.
Just gonna fucking go for it. Don't reward yourself for getting them to 4th down.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the
Up 18. We'll go for 4th down.
Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Why are you going for that, dude? You want to fucking kick a field goal?
No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you even call them cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. I mean, the quarterback's job is pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on.
Come on, dude. Hurry the fuck up.
Oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Dude, hurry the fuck up. You're taking all that time just to find the next RPO in the playbook?
They will run straight ahead with Swift. He's able to rattle off 6 on the
Fucking
carry.
A.
Will get him to 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Mr. fucking RPO every fucking time, dude. Get a fucking life.
Chicago. Luther Burden with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
70 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now back to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Montez Sweat showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle.
And he is tackled.
On switch on, you bum.
Right to the 35.
Pathetic.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Back in the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, the trial. Tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give
That
him
looked like clear as day.
in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Crazy. I don't know how that's not a catch.
So that challenge,
I'll have to look at the replay after the
that's going
game.
to cost him the first of his timeouts.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Viking 18. Ready,
Fuck off, dude.
Incomplete.
Fucking stupid.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
70, Buffalo 18. Ready,
As expected, they're going for it to keep the...
Get the fuck out of here.
Then he'll take it all the way out
Oh
near
my
the
god,
30-yard
that's fucking
line.
stupid.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually all right, that was good, all right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Waddle now to return it. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, my God.
It's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw it away, dude. You fucking kidding me.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Riggs. Bronco, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Shot. Street. 70 Timberwolf. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And
That's crazy, dude.
Stops with 10 seconds left.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Catch the ball, dude. Right in your hand.
This has been a rough
Ridiculous.
one to put it mildly for them, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Caden Prather,
A 20-yard touchdown.
and the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Now the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Makes the score Bears 42, Dolphins 24.
Hurry the fuck up, dude. Why does it take you 50 seconds to call a fucking play when the game is over?
Out for Miami as they will send this
Go
one
away.
So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for the Bears, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they're squarely in play for next year mode now as they drop to 2-11. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.